Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rosie and today I'm going to be unboxing 5 ring lights for your phone. Now I bought 5 on Amazon because I had no idea which ones were going to be good and which one would be best. So I thought if I buy 5, I can test them all out and see which one works best for me. Okay, so I've got them all sitting on my lap. I'll show you them in a second. But the reason that I wanted to buy these is that I actually vlog with my phone. So I have the iPhone 12 Pro Max with a Saramonic Smart Mic DI Mini microphone. And the Manfrotto, I believe this is the Pixie Mini tripod. And this is my vlogging setup for traveling, in particular all of my Peru vlogs I've been posting. I've used this camera, this setup. And although it's been good, I have found that in some hotel rooms, for example, it's a little bit dark and the quality has not been amazing. So I thought, you know what, I could buy myself a little light. They cost around £10, around $10. That I can pop on here and use for certain videos. It's not something I'm going to be using all the time, you know, walking around cities with a big light on my face. It's more for kind of small hotels and situations like that. The other thing I'm looking for with this light is that it can plug into my laptop and it can be used as it's charging, because my husband and I have a podcast and we've just started posting videos from the podcast on YouTube. So I want to have a light that we can put on our computers and use as a video light for that as well. So I kind of need it to be a 2-in-1. I need to be working while it's plugged in and also to clip onto my phone. So I have 5. I'm going to go through them in terms of price. We're going to start off with the cheapest one, is this one. This retails for $8.99 on Amazon. I'm a little bit surprised about the branding because I thought it was a different brand on Amazon. I don't remember it being this name, but that's completely fine, doesn't really matter. The next two I got a DIFI or DIY, DIFI. I'm not sure how you say it. These two were both at $9.99, so I'm going to try both of these. Again, I'm not quite sure what the difference is. It's the same brand, but I think, and same brand, same price, but they're different, so I'll test those out. The next one was this one, which was around I think it was $13.99. And the last one was this one, which is the same brand as the first one, but this one was around $16.99, so it's about £8 more expensive than the cheapest option. So it's the same brand, so it'll be interesting to see if I think there's a real difference there with the price. But let's just get started. So I did just go ahead and grab a charger in case any of these aren't charged in the box, so I can go ahead and charge it while I talk about the other one. So hopefully some of them are charged and I can use them. Okay, so this one was $8.99. It has 36 LED lights and 3 levels of brightness. So I'm going to go ahead and open it and see what my first impressions are. So the box is pretty standard. It says, I think it was made in China, yeah. So it's a standard, just a kind of cardboard box. And then you get the light and a charging cable. So all of them come with the cable to charge it. I'm not sure if you can use it whilst it's plugged in, so that's something I do want to test. It has a clip on the back for attaching onto your phone. It's got the charging port here, and the switch on and off is at the back here. Okay, so that one's got no battery, so I'm going to plug that one in. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'll talk about that once it's charged, but I'll keep it in this section so it all makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. Okay, so this has been charging for a good 10 minutes. It did have a light on there, a little red light when it was charging, so that was good. So now if we turn it on, that's the first setting. Did that change? So first, second, third, and then off again. That's quite good. I quite like that. It's got a little jelly thing here to protect your phone. Again, it feels cheap, but I think all of these are just going to feel cheap quality because they are, they're cheap. So I'm just going to try this one on my phone. So again, if we're vlogging like this, this is without the light on. So I'm just going to clip that on there. Went on really easily. It's always a faff to try and find the light. Oh, actually, okay, so the button on this one is at the back. Most of the other ones are on the side, so that's on the back, which is interesting. But that's the first setting. It's making my camera freak out. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping this one would be good because it was the cheapest. Yeah, it's making my video flash, which is no good at all. Oh, that one's all right. The brighter setting seems all right. And then let me try again. So that's off. Yeah, it really does not like that. Nope. So it'd have to be on the brightest setting every time, which is fine. I'm quite happy with it being bright. That's good. It just means, you know, you can't really use the different settings if it just makes your video flash the whole time. So yeah, what do you think? Okay, so the second one I want to try is this DIY IFE. I don't know if it's DIFE, DIY, I'm not sure how you say it. But this one was $9.99 on Amazon. It apparently has 36 LED lights and 3 brightness levels as well. So I'm going to go ahead and open it and see if this one works. So as we open the box, so this one looks very, very similar to the one I've just opened. It's slightly different, but it does look similar. So this is the size of the light kind of against my hand. If we press the button, okay, that one turns on, so you can see that's even brighter, and then that one's even brighter. So that has got 3 levels of brightness, which is brilliant. It also comes with a cable. I think all of them are going to come with pretty much the same one, so I'm going to pop that back in there so I don't lose it. And now I want to do the test. So this one, like I said, was $9.99. So what I'm going to do is video myself talking on my phone as I would do usually. Okay, so I'm now vlogging on my phone. This is what the lighting looks like in this room without the light. And now I should be able to pop this over here. Okay, it has got a film on, so I'm just going to have to remove that. And then if I turn the light on, wow. Okay, and then if I press it onto the next one, that's a bit brighter, and then that's the brightest one. So that's how it would look if you were to vlog with this on your phone. I think that is brilliant. That's way better than I thought it would be. Wow. Okay, because if I turn that off again, if I press it again, I think it'll turn off. And that's how it was otherwise. So that makes a huge difference. I think in terms of the quality of the video, you should be able to see how much that... Okay, love this. This is going to be a game changer for vlogging in like dark hotel rooms and anywhere dark. That's brilliant. Okay, so I don't know about the battery life. I'll try and see. So I'm not sure about the battery life of this one. That is something I would like to look into. I think most of them said it can run for half an hour on maximum brightness and about an hour on the least bright settings. That is something I'll have to test. I do just want to make sure it will work when it's plugged in as well, so that I can use it for my YouTube videos potentially as well. So I'm just going to plug that in. I don't think you'll be able to... Oh, see, that's not going to plug in. Oh, okay. You kind of have to fight to get... Okay, that's in... Oh, I've just broken it though. I feel like I may have just broken that one. Oh, fuck. That's the thing with these, because they're so cheap, they're going to break really easily. I think I've just broken it. Let me see if I can charge it. No, that's not going to stay in. I think I've just broken it. Okay, so that one is going back because it's broken already. Which is a shame, because I was super impressed with that quality. That looked so good. But, I mean, if it's broken before I've even started using it, that is not particularly a good sign. Never mind. Okay, so that's number 2. Number 3 is this, again, DIY thing. So this one has 60 LED lights. It has 5 levels of brightness and 3 different light colors. So I think it's got white light, yellow light, and then mixed light. So we'll try that out. I'm going to take this one out. So this one was also £10, $9.99 on Amazon. This one is quite a bit bigger. Actually, if I compare the sizes to the other one, I'm going to get all these confused, aren't I, doing this. So that's the size of the one that I just tested and broke. And then that's the size of the other DIY one. So they're both £10, but you can see it's slightly bigger, which I think could be a good thing for some people. Could also be a bad thing for some people, because when you're traveling, you don't obviously have a lot of space for extras. So I wonder if that's going to become a bit of a problem. Right, that's the box for that one. I'm getting confused here with all my boxes. That one was in there. Okay, let's put that one away. So like I said, that one broke, so that's going to go back again, because obviously... Oh, I've just turned it on. I just turned it on in the box. How do I turn it off again? Okay, that one's going back because it's broken. So let's see if this one turns on. So there's a power button here, There's plus and minus, and then there's the charging port. This one feels a lot, oh, something else just fell out. This one feels sturdier somewhat. I mean, it still does feel like plastic and it might break, but it just feels sturdier. So let's see if it turns on. Yeah. And if you press again, it goes to yellow, orange and white lights. Press again goes to orange lights. Press again, it turns off. So if we press it on and then press the up, I don't think that's getting brighter. If we press the down, okay, so that one's got 5 levels of brightness. Less impressed with that. And you can get the mixed light or the orange light. So let's test that one out. Okay, so I'm vlogging on my phone again. This is what it would be like without the light on. I'm just gonna pop the light over my phone there. And if I turn it on, so that's the brightest setting with the white lights. If I press it again, that's the white and orange lights. And then if I press again, that's the orange lights. So obviously the phone tries to counteract that anyway, because the phone has, you know, kind of the white balance settings. So that's without, and then that's with. So that is pretty good. I think I preferred the one that broke 2 minutes ago. So that's annoying, but it's also quite big, this one, compared. I think the other one seemed brighter. So yeah, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, so next up is this one by ANC Wear. So this one was £13.94, so it was £14. It apparently has 60 LED lights and 7 levels of brightness. So I think this one clips on slightly differently. Do you know how the other ones kind of clip onto your whole phone? I think this one has a clip, so you can kind of have it extending away. I know that makes 0 sense. Let me just show you. Okay, so this one has a nicer box. It is damaged. The box is damaged on arrival, which is, doesn't bother me, but I know that bothers some people. Okay, so this is, like I say, it's slightly different. The box is a lot nicer. You've kind of got this, oh, it's on already. How did that happen? Oh, 1 second. Can't turn it off. Okay, so it does have an insert here. And this one's different because it's got a clip at the bottom there, if that makes sense. So you can clip using that. That's very stiff, which I feel like would potentially break easily because it's very stiff. And then in terms of the light, so touch, no, it's not going to turn on. Okay, touch to turn it on. Oh, you just touch it. Okay, that's snazzy. You press it again and it goes to white light. Press it again, goes to orange light. So again, you can go up and down. Okay, so that's white, orange. Is that one mixed? White, orange, mixed. So if we go on the white light, I'm going to put it down to the lowest setting and we'll try it on my phone. So I would clip this, I guess, up there. Okay, so this is me vlogging with this light on my phone. This is on the lightest setting. If I turn it up all the way, so that's brighter. That's the brightest setting of the white light. What do you think to that one? I quite like that you can have this one above you and you can kind of angle the light where you want it. So whether you want it, oh, it's pulling on my case a bit. So you can angle the light a little bit depending on where you want it. But yeah, let's try a different. So that one's orange. Obviously, again, the iPhone tries to counteract that. You can see it in the camera, actually. You can see that's more orange. And then I think that one is mixed. So what do you think to that? Let's put it again on the white. That is very blue, that one. But yeah, so that's that one. And this one, like I said, it kind of clips on top. You can see here, it clips on top of the phone. So you could put that kind of anywhere. If you wanted it on the side, you could do that. You'll just have a bit of side light because it's, you know, the other ones are very much next to where you film, where the camera is, where this one's a little bit further out. So you do get a bit of side light with that one rather than, I guess I would put it there so it's kind of above me. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section about that one. And then you hold, okay, so then that's it without the light on, just so you can see, so you can compare. If I turn it back on again, that's not the easiest to turn on. I don't know what, Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's not super easy to turn on. I don't know why. Let's try again. So I hold to turn it off. Let's try again. Yes, you have to actually like hold it. You don't just tap it, you kind of hold it, but you don't actually press a button, if that makes sense. So that's with, and then that's without. So it makes a huge difference, as I think you can probably see. And then this one, of course, comes with, oh, this one comes with a longer cable. The other ones have been quite short. That one's a little bit longer. It comes with some sort of quality control card. And also, oh, you get a thing to clean it, and it comes with a bag. So that could be quite handy for traveling, just to keep, you know, put that in there and have that as your light bag with the charging cable in there. So that's actually really, really nice. I think that might be the one that I keep so far. Oh, it is a bit of a pain to turn on and off though, like I said, but... right, so what do you think about that one? Let me know, because I'm intrigued to know what you guys think about all this as well. So I'm going to put that one away again. Okay, so this is the last one. This one was $16.99. It apparently has 36 lights and 3 brightness levels. So we'll see what this one's like. Considering this one is pretty much double the price of the first one, I'm intrigued to see. So again, it's a cheap box, cheap packaging. It comes with a small cable again, same as all the other ones, and this time it looks like this. So again, it does seem quite cheaply made, but let me try and turn it on. Oh. Okay, so the charging port, you have to lift a little flap, which I guess could be a good thing. I don't really have an opinion, to be honest. Oh, that one's bright. Okay, so that one's on, don't quite know. Lower, lower. Oh, and then it goes white, lower, lower, and then orange, lower, lower. So is the first one, is that one mixed then, I think? That is bloody bright. That's brilliant. Okay, so let me try this one on my phone. So again, this is me vlogging on my phone without the light on. So I'm just going to pop it on. Oh, that's a bit of a squeeze because I've got my, I've got a, what do you call it, a case on there. So that one's a bit of a squeeze to get on there, I'm not going to lie. So if we put it on, you ready? Oh, no, it's not turning on. 1 minute. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so that one's the light on. So again, what do you think about that? Can you tell a difference between these? I don't think I really can, honestly. So I feel like maybe we'll have to see. I don't know. I don't really know. I guess it depends on, I think the thing that's going to decide it is the quality of, if I feel like it's going to break anytime soon. I quite like the fact that the other one had a longer cable and also had a bag with it. So that might be a contender, but what do you think to this? So if I change the levels, so that one's lower, lower, and then that one's on the white light. Oh, it's making my camera go funny, isn't it? Let's change it again. And then that one I think is the orange light. So again, obviously the iPhone, okay, now my phone has stopped flashing again, so let's try that again because I don't want a light that's going to make my camera do that flashy thing. Oh, it's not doing it again. Maybe it was because of the white light. Yeah, it's that one. It makes it go. Yeah, see, that's not going to be any good. I don't want my videos to be flashing like this, so this is a no from me just because it's making my phone freak out, which is a shame, but you know, it is what it is. So that's that one. I think with this one, along with some of the other ones, I don't like the fact that you can turn it, oh, a minute, you can turn it on, and then to turn it off, you have to press it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times to turn it off. That's going to get annoying. I need something where I can turn it off and on again and adjust the brightness if I want to, but having to press it 9 times to get it off again, that's going to be annoying and a bit of a waste of time, to be honest. So I'm not too sure about that one. So I don't really know where I stand. I'm going to test the first one because I didn't get round to that. You'll have seen that already, but I'm going to do that now in my time. So I've moved the angle a little bit because I want to test if I can use the light while it's charging, because obviously I want to use it on my laptop when I'm doing podcast episodes. If it only lasts half an hour and the podcast episode is an hour, I want the light to last the whole time, so I want to be able to use it while it's charging. So I'm just going to undo this wire and we'll use this for all of the different ones because I think they all have the same plug. So I'm going to plug that in and plug it in there. There we go. So I don't know if you can see that, there's a tiny little red light there, so I want to see if I can use it. Okay. So that one I can use while it's being plugged in, so that's brilliant. That'd be really good for the podcast. So the second one, this is one where I think I broke the charging thing. So let me just see if it will. No, that's not going to charge. See, that's annoyed me because I think that one might have been my favourite one. So because I broke this one, I just wanted to test it again on my camera. And so this is me vlogging now. I think it's because the room has gone darker. That's why my camera's freaking out and doing that thing where it flashes. So even with this light at full blast, it's still making my camera freak out. So I don't think that's the problem with the last, you know, the last one I was talking about. I think it's just the fact that the room is dark. So I'm gonna have to take that away. That's, you know, change my opinion on that one. Okay, so that one doesn't charge because I broke it. So that one's definitely going back. Okay, so the next one was this big, the bigger light. So again, I want to see if this works whilst it's being charged. So let's see. So they all use the same charging system, the same type of. So it's got a red light there, which is good. And it turns on, which is good. So that's good. I do just feel like there's too many buttons with this one, actually, to be honest. I don't think that one's my favourite. I just think there's too many buttons and it doesn't seem as bright as the other ones, honestly. So I don't think that one is my favourite. Okay, next up was this one that came with the bag and all sorts. So let's see if this one works whilst it's charging. So if we plug that in. So this one, oh, it does have a little red light there. You can kind of see, I don't know if you'll be able to see on the video. It does have a little light there. Oh, and you can use it. That is bloody bright, that one, isn't it? I don't know, I feel like this one might be my favourite, you know. I like this, like, the way to turn it off and on. That one might be my favourite. Oh, I can't unplug it, there we go. So I think this one might be quite good because you can, oh, it's quite stiff to get on there, mind. I think because you can, let's record. So because you can change the angle with that one, I'll have to put this here. So because you can change the angle with this one, and it does have the different light settings, I think maybe that one's going to be the winner, to be honest. It's got the longer cable, it's got a bag to go with it, and you just easily use your finger to turn it up and down. You don't have to keep pressing buttons, and you can just turn it off whenever you want just by holding it down. You don't have to click like 9 times like I was saying. So that one I think is going to be the winner, if I'm honest. But let's see if the last one charges whilst it's being used as well. So this is the last one, the most expensive one. I just want to see if this one works whilst it's being charged. I'm sure all of them will, to be honest. So I'm just going to plug that in. Again, it seems like I don't think I'm going to be able to plug this one in. It's not quite in the right spot to get the charger in. How funny, the two that broke are the two that are right? No, it was the Di-Fi. No, it's different brands. So I can't even get that in there because the manufacturing is so cheap that you can't, I'll try and put a video in, but you can't get that in there. It's not in the right place. So I can't even charge that one. So it's a good job I checked that. So that one's going back as well for sure. Okay, so I know this has been a long video. I've been kind of rambling and testing things and figuring things out in my brain. I just want to run through each one and talk to you about what I think of it basically. So this one was $8.99. It's cheap and affordable, and I think it works pretty well. It's got 3 settings. You can use it while it's plugged in. It's just got a button on the back, easy to use, and I think that would be a really, really great option if you want something cheap and affordable. I'm considering keeping this one, honestly. It's between two, so either this one or the fourth one. So yeah, highly recommend that one. I think it's probably pretty good. All of them feel pretty cheap, to be honest, so it's nothing crazy, but I think that would be a good bet. The second one broke before I'd even used it. Like you saw, I put the charging cable in and it must have pushed the connector through, if that makes sense. It wasn't even, I didn't press it hard, you guys saw it. So it must not have been built very well. So I wouldn't recommend that one. I think it just broke far too easily. So this next one was also £10. It's also that DIY, iffy, whatever it's called. This one for me was too big, and also the light wasn't that bright, to be honest. I'm glad I bought 5 to compare them all. This was definitely the least impressive in terms of how bright it went. It wasn't, you know, anything brilliant, to be honest, so I would not recommend that one. This one is the contender of what I want to keep. So like I said, it's either going to be the small, cheap one that I started off with, or this one. It's only, I think it's like £3 or £4 more expensive, so it's not outrageously more expensive. I like the fact it comes with a bag. I like the fact it comes with a longer cable, so if I am using it for my podcast, I can plug it in. Although I think it just uses a basic cable, you know, the ones that you use for Kindle charging, it's that kind of cable. This one, I like the fact that, again, you can easily turn it off. You don't have to keep pressing the button over and over again. You can get it to your setting and then just press and hold the button and it turns itself off. I also like the fact that you can touch and slide the brightness of it, so you don't have to, again, keep pressing buttons and figure out where the button is. It's very clear and easy to use. So I think that one's going to be the winner, honestly. I might keep both, so I have a backup maybe, but probably going to be keeping this one. And then in terms of the last one, this was bright, this was good, but it's the one where you have to press it 9 times to be able to turn it off. And for me, that's a little bit excessive. That's, you know, who has got time to be pressing a button 9 times to turn it off? Not me. So yeah, the two I would recommend is the first one that was £8.99 and this one, which was about £14. I think these two are my go-tos. I probably wouldn't recommend the other ones, honestly. I'll leave them linked down below in case you want to check them out yourself and maybe do a comparison video yourself or try them out for yourself. I will leave everything linked down below, but my preference is number 1 and number 4. So I really hope this video was useful. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do let me know in the comment section down below which one you would go for. Let me know if there's anything else you would like to see me film. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye! So I'm going to quickly add this part in to the video. So this is our setup for the podcast, and as you can see, I went for this one. So this is the one where you kind of press the middle to turn it off and on again. That's on, and then you can adjust the brightness by doing this. So this is the one I've gone for. I just wanted to film and kind of let you know what that looks like. So this is what it looks like with the light off, if I just show you. So that's off, and you can kind of see it's a little bit dark. It's fine, but it's not brilliant. And then if we turn that on and turn the brightness up to about there, you can see a huge difference, and it just clips onto the computer, which I think is brilliant. So this is one we're definitely keeping. Again, I'm not sure about the other one if we keep both, but that's our podcast setup. I just wanted to kind of let you know that's what we've chosen, and that's what it looks like on there.